All full up. Can't carry any more. All full up. Can't carry any more. All full up. Can't carry any more. Didn't think these places would be trapped. Caught a spear through the abdomen. Hurts to breathe. Pray for me. Oh God, what is that smell? Might be a path underwater. This Maya god is very dark brown, almost black, with black-rimmed eyes and facial features that seem... Have to drain the room. Have to drain the room. Is Is this supposed to be one of the beheaded gods of the underworld? Looks like there's a raft below the surface. Find a way up. Have to find a way up. Have to find a way up. Pulling won't keep the gate open. Have to find a way up. Might be the way out. The piranhas are feeding on the corpse. Have to find a way up. Have to find a way up. Have to find a way up. This seems to be... Have to find a way up. Have to find a way up. Have to find a way up. Have to lower the water level. I don't have enough space for that. Have to lower the water level. Have to lower the water level. I am Trujillo Serrano, and these are likely the last words I write. Andreas Lopez, or Angel de la Cruz as he has called himself these last years, has finally and fully gone insane. His all full up. Can't carry anymore. When storms crash and rivers swell, have to lower the water level. The rope can't support the strain. Damn it. Level. A Lux, plural Alashab, is akin to the Maya version of a gnome or leprechaun. They're about as high as an adult's knee and have to lower the water level. Have to lower the water level. Full up. Can't have to lower the water level. Now to get out of this horrid smelling place. I should be close now. space for that. This pendant is decorated in the Incan tradition, but the effigy clearly appears to be an Aztec warrior. That shouldn't be possible. Several hundreds have renounced their pagan beliefs and turned to the teaching of Catholicism. Our work here is different. The heathens must learn the language. I don't have enough space for that. Someone decided this depiction of Christ's death needed a little sprucing up. It's amazing how the beliefs of Impossible. I can't carry anymore. Enough space for that.
Bueno, tu turno. Tin, marín, de do, pingüe, pucara, macara, tigre, fue.
El arzobispo ha dicho algo de tener más ayuda.
Siento que de verdad nos esforzamos por acompañar.
Sí que lo siento. Me duelen todos los músculos.
Have you come to the mission seeking salvation or its secrets?
I'm not sure. A little of both, maybe.
To wait for life to unfold before you is a luxury of the young. I was like that once, drifting along.
Is that how you came here?
Huh? Oh, in a way. In a way. Can I offer you a small piece of advice? Make a choice before it's made for you. Enough of my meddling. Are you looking to trade?
¿Te refieres a las ruinas mayas? Son historias inofensivas, igual que Manu. La última réplica casi quiebra todas las botellas. El señor proveerá.
I'm sure you will be satisfied. That's a good deal for both of us. I'm sure you will be satisfied. That's a good deal for both of us. Good deal. I'm sure you will be satisfied. Good deal. I'm sure you will be satisfied. That's a good deal for both of us. I'm sure you will be satisfied. Good deal. Pleasure doing business with you, friend.
Claro, justo lo que necesitamos. Sin abastecimiento de cosas estadounidenses que quieren vacaciones. Vine para crecer espiritualmente y terminé recogiendo excremento en un granero. Tal vez debería cambiar el rastrillo por una...
No tenemos dónde más guardar.
¿Cuándo terminará Juan de cavar el hoyo para la caja?
Ya conoces a Juan.
This document outlines the goals and works of the mission of St. John. In addition,
Primero la siesta y después el trabajo.
I can't quite explain it, but have you noticed how the world seems thinner here than in other places? Like, it's just a curtain drawn, and if you found a cord, you could pull it and see heaven itself. There seems like a tangible connection between this life and the next here. Or maybe we're all already dead. Or maybe I need to get out of the sun for a little while.
Siesta y después el trabajo.
Para ellos y los trabajadores. No deben tener distracciones.
Sé que pueden ser difíciles, Luis, pero debes tener paciencia.
No tenemos dónde más
Vamos a
guardar.
estabilizar gran parte de las estructuras en pie, pero...
Lo sé. Haré lo que pueda para que los niños no causen problemas.
Gracias, hermana.
Dice que los mejores hoyos se cavan en la noche.
El único
Under their dead, concealed for centuries. And, of course, the library. Well, let's just say you can discover all sorts of things in a library.
Hard work is good for the soul. The sect has been maintaining this mission through hard work for over 400 years. Ángel de la Cruz and Truilos Serrano arrived here back then and immediately set to work. Their philosophy of labor being the only true way to get closer to God is one we still follow, even now. Hard work is good for the soul. The sect has been maintaining this mission through hard work for over 400 years. Ángel de la Cruz and Truilos Serrano arrived here back then and immediately set to work. Their philosophy of labor being the only true way to get closer to God is one we still follow, even now.
My father brought us here when I was just a boy.
For a holiday.
Research. He studied Incan stone monuments. I guess it was more of a hobby. He had no formal education.
He sounds like an interesting man.
He was.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. I thought I'd come back here after he died. Maybe see if I could finish what he started.
I know how you feel.
But then I just ended up staying. There's something about this place that draws people and keeps them here.
Be careful if you go out to the graveyard, miss. A witch lives there. She likes to turn people into frogs.
I'll be sure to watch myself.
One lady upset the witch, and then the witch made her disappear.
You know, it seems like every few years, God throws a disaster this way.
I can see that the earthquake caused a lot of damage.
Nothing we can't fix with enough time. And materials. Unfortunately, one of those is in short supply.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
Soy tu humilde sierva. Hoy vengo aquí por favor, permíteme.
Now this is a fascinating concept. The Miracle Club. Come meet people that share your...
Tener esperanza de un futuro mejor, de una vida mejor.
Padre Celestial.
¿Cuándo nos entregarán las balas de cañón? La semana pasada dijiste lo mismo. ¿Sabes lo difícil que es comprar balas de cañón hoy en día? Hola.
I don't have enough space for that.
Lo siento.
This is an official document issued recently by the Holy See. In consideration...
Ana y José, las llamas jóvenes y osadas, subieron más y más por la montaña y el aire se iba haciendo cada vez más denso y frío. Justo cuando estaban a punto de llegar a la cima de la montaña, un vendaval helado sopló sobre ellos. Los bigotes les quedaron blancos y los dedos azules. Intentaron resistir, pero la montaña se convirtió en hielo. Resbalaron y cayeron en picada al bosque de abajo.
¡Ay, no! ¿Van a estar bien?
Ana extendió la mano y agarró a José de la camisa. Se abrazaron con fuerza y cada segundo las copas de los árboles se hacían más grandes debajo de ellos. Tengo una idea, dijo José. El viento se llevaba sus palabras, así que tuvo que gritar. Y eso que tenía la oreja de Ana a centímetros. Podemos volar al lago. Y luego señaló una pequeña mota azul del tamaño de un guijarro.
Pero las llamas no vuelan.
Shh, no fue necesario. José agarró las patas de Ana y formaron una lanza que atravesó el cielo. Ana solo debía girar el cuerpo para cambiar de dirección. El lago de guijarros era del tamaño de una piedra y fue creciendo a medida que se acercaban. «Creo que lo lograremos», gritó Ana. José estaba a punto de responder cuando saltaron al lago. Fueron directo al fondo y luego se impulsaron y nadaron a la superficie.
Sí, sabía que lo lograrían. ¿Y ahora qué sigue?
Tendrá que esperar hasta mañana para escuchar el resto de la historia.
Había una vez un ratoncito lindo y pequeñito. Sacó su naricita para mirar afuerita. El malvado gato lo detectó, a él corrió y lo atrapó. Eso no está bien. Es la única canción que sé. Es muy tonto. ¿No se supone que el ratón se escapa? No lo sé. Yo no lo escribí. ¡Voy yo! ¡Voy yo! Bueno, tu turno. Tin, Marín, de Topin.
That's quite a bow you have. You must be a hunter. The mission could use a hunter. Ever since before the earthquake, we've been plagued by wolves. I can't let these children out of my sight for a second. Just the other day, I saw this one out on the road, running after a wolf. Can you believe that? He said he only wanted to play. As though he expected the wolves to roll over and chase sticks.
¿Esperar a que otro temblor la arregle?
All full up. Can't carry anymore.
Some of those kids are so high-spirited. I need a little break. Don't tell the sisters. I could use a little spirits myself some days, but this mission does not allow alcohol, so I have to settle for the few moments of quiet I can find.
This document describes the founding of the mission. There were 4 solar eclipses in this region around that time. In 1521... Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
Ruego que siembres en mí el más grande amor por Jesús y María. Que mi corazón sea purificado.
These collars were used abroad the Nostromo, likely ferrying the captured indigenous people back to Spain to be sold as slaves.
Hijo de nuestra amada Virgen.
All full up. Can't carry anymore.
Someone once said if you really want to learn about a town, you have to visit their graveyards. I don't know why. One is the same as the next. Some might be a little more orderly, with neat rows, or they're like this one, where it feels more natural and unplanned.
I don't have enough space for that. I don't have enough space for that.
Te doy gracias por darme la fortaleza para superar mi adicción.
¿Cuál es su problema?
Abby, can you help me with this? It's broken.
Hold on. Are you that Lara? Croft?
I am.
I recognize you from your picture. What's your interest with this place?
I'm following a riddle. The heart of the serpent is in the cup near the many stone faces.
The stone faces? That's why I'm here too.
I don't want to step on your toes. It's the serpent in the cup I'm really looking for.
Well, I can tell you the faces have been here for at least 400 years. According to documents in the library, they keep watch. Legend has it, they're guarding a secret crypt.
A crypt?
We've never been able to find it. As you can imagine, that's what drives the treasure hunters crazy. But if the infamous Lara Croft is as clever as they say she is, well, if you were to find it, you might be doing me a favor.
You think I should start at the library?
Yes, it's over by the cemetery. It's one of the oldest buildings here. Make sure you credit me if you find anything.
Thank you. I will. Did you say someone's missing?
Yes, Isabela, another member of the field study. I checked on her after the first tremors this morning, but her tent was empty.
You should ask Manu. He probably told her where to find El Dorado.
This is serious. We had a fight last night. A bad one.
I'm sorry, Guillermo. I didn't realize. Please, continue.
You had a fight. I don't mean to pry, but...
It's all right. We've been very close friends for almost a year, and I think both of us would like there to be more, but neither of us has broached the subject. Isa and Sarah, they often don't get along. Sorry, Sarah, but it's true. Because Sarah insists on her team being very down-to-earth, while Isa has a passion for folkloric tales of hidden temples. I often get caught in the middle.
Those stories always come from somewhere. Even if most of it is made up, there'll be some kernel of truth to it.
That's Isa's viewpoint, too. Anyway, there's an old blind man who lives here named Manu who's full of these kinds of stories. He convinced her there's a secret crypt hidden around here, and last night she asked me to come with her and find it. I refused, and we got into the old fight. It ended with her calling me a hidebound coward and me calling her a foolish child.
So she ran off?
Yes. To, as she put it, prove all you naysayers wrong. This morning I heard rumors that she vandalized the cemetery last night. That's when I started looking for her. When I found her missing with no one knowing anything, I started to worry. What if she went looking for the crypt and something happened? I can never forgive myself.
All right. You stay here, so if there's news or she comes back, you'll know about it. I'll go looking for Isabella, starting with the cemetery.
You'd do that?
To be honest, I'm as curious about that crypt as she is.
You're overreacting.
Are you kidding?
She wasted enough of my time, Guillermo. I know you're soft on her.
It's not about that. It's about the safety of all of us.
That's enough, Guillermo.
I don't hear anything.
Exactly. She must be close.
She?
The Empress Jaguar. As soon as she shows up, every other animal shuts up. No need to attract her attention, right?
Right. Shouldn't we be quiet too, then? "18th of December, 1604. I've neglected this journal for far too long. We've worked hard to build the mission. Every day more people arrive. Native villagers seeking conversion, soldiers tired of war. others whose faith has been tested by the long, dangerous journey through the jungle, all lured by Lopez's gospel of purity through labor. All full up. Can't carry any more. Impossible. I can't carry any more. This describes something nearby. I swim with a turtle, seen only by those who let fear fall away. Abby's friend mentioned a crypt somewhere around the library. I'll meet you there. This Spanish document is fascinating. It tells the story of several natural disasters which struck this area. Hello there.
I'm sure I can help you. Good deal. That's a good deal for both of us. Good deal. Pleasure doing business with you, friend.
Para superar mi adicción. Habrá que reconstruirla por completo.
¡Vamos! 30th of December, 1603. Lopez has just returned from a nearby village, and with him came a group he says will follow him and help us with construction.
So, there's a crypt around here somewhere?
A secret crypt.
Why secret? If Lopez is involved, there's bound to be a trick.
That's a solid theory. What about you? Did you find anything?
I got a pamphlet. 7 steps closer to God.
Who knows? Maybe it'll help. Strange, there are only 7 stations. This must be based on an older tradition. Jesus takes up the cross, falls the first time, meets his mother. Then Veronica wipes his face before he falls the second time.
Go ahead. I'll be around.
All full up. Can't carry anymore.
Someone once said if you really want to learn about a town,
Calling me a witch? Imagine.
I'm sorry?
I'm a herbalist, a shamefully unrecognized branch of medical science. And that child's grandmother was a dowser. The things people ignore that are right in front of their noses.
Some people are afraid to believe in what they can't understand.
Ha! You sound like Isa.
Isabella, the archaeologist. You know her.
A smart girl. A good researcher, and unafraid to admit there are things she doesn't know. She's the one who broke the cross, by climbing on it. I don't know what was in her head. I tried to stop her, but she was very upset about something. Angry and full of grief at the same time.
Do you know where she is now? I'm looking for her.
I don't know. After the cross broke, she ran away, but I didn't see which direction. In the state she was in, I knew better than to try to interfere with her. I'm sorry.
That's all right. You've given me more information than I had. Do you need some help with this cross?
I do. But first we have to get those children out of the way. It isn't safe for them to be running around while we work. That blind trickster filled their heads with tales of treasure, and they think I mean to steal it.
I'll talk to them.
Hey, get away from here. It's our treasure.
It's getting quite late. How about postponing the hunt until tomorrow?
No, we're not leaving till we find it.
We'll sleep here if we have to.
Oh, I hope it doesn't come to that. Is there anything I can do to help?
No, we told you. You're not getting our treasure. Manu said if we find it, we can keep it.
That's a shame. The sisters told me you were very good at sharing, and I do know a lot about treasure hunting.
You know the sisters?
She could tell on us.
I won't tell if you won't tell. I have a secret too. I'm the brave adventurer Lara Croft.
Whoa! We won't tell. You can help us. If you find the treasure, we'll split it, even.
You've got a deal. What do you need?
Manu told us we need to solve a riddle to find the treasure.
Are you any good at riddles?
I'm an expert. Let's hear it.
I want you to take my supply.
I'm nourished when the heavens cry.
If I get sick, a village dies.
Who am I?
There's something there. Looks like there's something here. Fool's gold and costume jewelry. But the kids will love it.
So did you find anything?
I sure did. Look at this.
We're rich. Hold on, hold on. We said everyone gets an equal share, so...
Oh no, I couldn't possibly accept any of your treasure.
You mean it?
Absolutely.
I knew it right away when I saw you. I said there's a real hero.
Please, please, it was nothing. I only did what any reasonable person would do.
Thanks for finding the treasure. We're going to show it to Manu.
I don't know how you got Diego and the rest of those kids out of the way, but I'm glad you did. Now we can get to work.
Where should we start?
Over this way. Thank you for your help. And I hope you find Isa. I'm worried about her. I wish I knew why Isabella was trying to climb the cross. Maybe something about the cross can show you where Isa went.
There's an inscription. Look through me to find the way.
I wish I knew why Isabella was trying.
Go ahead. I'll be around.
There's the next cross. Impossible. I can't carry anymore. I can see another. There's the next cross. There's an inscription. Look through me to find the way. I can see another. There's the next cross. Looks like there's something here. Wait, I can push this. Got it! Hello? When I first laid eyes on Angel de la Cruz, I knew I met a man of worth. When he spoke, my heart shook. Its tremors vibrated for days after his first sermon. That evening, God him. Are you in here? Isabella!
Not here!
Oh, thank God. Oh, at last, somebody found me.
There you are.
Yes. Who are you?
Guillermo sent me to find you. He's worried about you.
Poor Guillermo. He's probably killing himself with guilt, too. I guess we were both right. There was a hidden crypt, and I did have an idealized view of what it would be like.
How did you injure yourself?
I was on a rope when the tremor hit. The shaking threw me into the walls, the rope snapped, and I hit the water badly. I think my ankle's broken.
In order to get you out, I'll have to go back for help. It'll take several people. What's so funny?
Can one of those people be Sarah? I'd love to see the look on her face when she has to admit that one of Manu's fantastic stories turned out to be true.
I'll suggest it to Guillermo. Now, I don't think I can get out the way I came in, so I'm gonna have to look for another way out. I'll be right back.
And I'll be right here. I've always been grateful for my vivid imagination, except for right now. I can't wait to get out of here.
May Huascar's knowledge of the two afterlives be sufficient to guide us, if we are... In preparation for the ultimate test, I have begun to explore the crypts and tombs found near the mission. They are challenging and dangerous, and I was not worthy. Forgive me for my hubris. It was me, don't worry. Impossible. I can't carry anymore. I have returned from my training, however, Brother de la Cruz has disappeared. The Sisters of the Mission have no idea where he went. No matter. I must be on the right path. The air is getting fresher.
Don't tease me. I've spent the night in a crypt.
Isabella, I see daylight. You'll be out of here in no time.
You're amazing. Thank you so much.
Please tell me Isabella's okay.
She is, but she's hurt her ankle, so we'll have to go back and get her.
No. I could not stand to inconvenience you any further. And besides, Sarah tells me you have something important of your own to do. Please, let Isa's friends take care of her from here.
You'll need a couple of people and a lot of rope to get her out.
I'll round them up right away. Where is she exactly?
Take the main road across the river, then follow the crosses.
Wait, the crosses? Did she find something?
She found the crypt Manu told her about.
She did? That's wonderful. Oh, I'm so happy for her. I should have gone with her, and I feel terrible about her ankle. But despite that, this is the adventure Isa's always dreamed of.
She also suggested that maybe Sarah could be a member of her rescue party.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'll make sure of it. And speaking of Manu and his crazy stories, if you're looking for something hidden around here, you should probably talk to him. It worked for Isa. He's usually hoarding coal around the mission. And thank you again for finding Isabela. I don't know what I would have done if...
Just make sure she gets back safe. Hello?
Lara, thank you so much for finding Isabela.
Oh, it was my pleasure. She was right. There was a hidden crypt there.
I know. She was right. So was Manu. When she's feeling better, we will go excavate the ruin. Together.
Jungles hide so many places.
You must be Manu.
Who's that? Who's there?
She's the one who found the treasure.
Is that right, Diego? Well, what can I do for you?
I overheard you telling the children about Maya ruins.
Finally, someone who pays attention.
Well, you were right about the crosses. Isabella followed them to a hidden crypt.
Ha! I knew it! No one ever listens to old Manu, but I was right.
So you were. And I bet you're telling the truth about those Maya ruins.
I recognize something in your voice. The thrill of discovery, of finding something someplace unseen for hundreds or even thousands of years.
There is something thrilling about that, isn't there?
There's no feeling like it. The taste of stale, dusty air still gets my heart racing. These modern people, these so-called realists, they close themselves off from such wondrous possibilities. They can't even imagine some of the things I've seen. That I would give anything to see again one last time.
Perhaps I could be your eyes, your witness of those Maya ruins.
You could at that, yes.
Do you remember where the ruins were?
Now, where were they? I remember a pool fed by 3 waterfalls. I wish I could give you better directions, but it's been so many years.
I should be able to find it. And when I do, I'll come back and tell you all about it.
Oh, if you could do that for me. Touch that history. I would be so...
Say no more, Manu. I'll find it.
Estoy bien. ¿Y usted? No la vi.
I hope you've shined up those dancing shoes, Manu. I found the ruin. It was Maya, an ancient aqueduct. It was wonderful, just as you'd imagined.
I knew you would! Now, tell me everything.
The ruins had flooded because of the earthquake. I swam through tunnels teeming with peril.
Go on.
I found a vast cavern and a stone tower with massive heads carved into its sides.
The Lords of Xibalba, right? Incredible. What else?
It must have been an aqueduct of some kind. And you'll never believe this. Most of the machinery is still functional. Water wheels, 3 men high, turned as smoothly as the day they were built. It was amazing to see, Manu. To be so close to all that history where no one has set foot in hundreds of years.
I see it. I can smell it, feel it, taste it. You've brought tears to an old man's dry eyes. I can't thank you enough. I'd like to give you something.
Manu, I couldn't.
Please, I insist. It's the first relic I ever found. It's beautiful and intricate. A decorated skull. I'd like someone who has the same passion for exploring that I did as a young man to have it. Don't ever let anything kill your sense of curiosity and wonder.
I won't. Thank you, Manu. An adhesive made of tree sap and powdered bone hold the jade and other gems in place within. Hi.
Check out what I've got. Come back soon, miss.
Hi, hello.
I have all kinds of stuff. I'm sure you will be satisfied. Good deal. I'm sure you will be satisfied. Good deal. That's a good deal for... I'll be here if you want to deal some more.
I have another one. Let me tell you about the time I explored a flooded ruin.
I hope you've shined up those dancing shoes, Manu. I found the ruin. It was Maya, an ancient aqueduct. It was wonderful, just as you'd imagined.
I knew you would. Now, tell me
All full up. Can't carry anymore.
Feels like a mausoleum.
Means we're on the right track, right? Jonah, I feel something. We're getting close. Let's look around for signs of Lopez. And under his wings you may seek refuge. Under his wings.
These notes were written by the founder of the Sector 7. We're talking about funds allocated for renovations to the library.
December 1603. It has been 4 days since we turned away from the city. We traveled in silence and in circles, guided by a confusion of grief, relief, and celebration. And an eclipse. The door closed and a silence settled, so great and so vast I held my breath for fear of breaking it. Lopez turned to me, his eyes wild, a smile screwed across his... The others are worried that Brothers de la Cruz and Serrano will not return. I have so far maintained they will, that they always have. But in my heart, I am beginning to believe... All full up. Can't carry anymore. December 1603. Lopez woke me, having already prepared a Spartan breakfast. This is where we were meant to be, he said. Jonah, this book describes a stranger's arrival at the mission. He founded the Sect of Seven. Maybe that was Lopez.
Like on the pamphlet. We must be getting close. We should keep looking.
John, son of Zebedee, one of Jesus' apostles, also called the beloved disciple. He and his brother, James, were known... The sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light. Jonah, those 2 Bible quotes. The sun will be darkened, and under his wings you may seek refuge.
What does it mean?
That's it. Look for a heron and an eclipse. This roughly drawn sketch shows St. John. Brother de la Cruz appeared one day, emerging from the jungle, breathing new life into the mission. There were just the 3 of us when he arrived, and Sister Dorothea had been ill for many weeks.
Tardaremos eternidades.
Stone faces weep as Jesus creeps along the Dolores.
Un día a la vez, como si tuviéramos elección.
This cross, it looks like it's from the 17th century. There's a whole mural under here. Veracruz, the true cross.
Is that what I think it is?
The silver box. It's unmistakable.
Jesus takes up the cross. These are the stations of the cross. But there's a bunch missing.
Before 1600, there were only 7. This could date back to the time of Lopez.
This is one of his clues.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing he does.
All right. Let's see if we can find a cross lying around here somewhere. When we find the box, how do we get the key back from Dominguez?
We'll find a way.
Found something?
Yeah. Jesus takes up the cross. Help me lift this. Looks like a long way down. Let's see where this leads. Station 2. Jesus falls the first time.
There's an inscription here. Ambulate dum lucem habitis.
Walk while you have the light. Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross. Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross.
That did it. I wouldn't want to be buried in here. My head tossed behind a cross somewhere.
Walk while you have the light, so that the darkness may not overtake you.
Sounds like a hint.
Or a threat.
This looks like the Virgin Mary.
Station 3. Jesus meets his mother.
The mirror looks dusty. I'll give you a boost. Hey, it worked. The light leads this way. What happened to these people?
It looks like the light activated something.
Laura! Are you all right? You're lucky it was a little rusted.
This must be Station 4.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at these frescoes. Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross. Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross. There's a woman in this one. Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross. Look, someone else got close. He wasn't as lucky. Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross. It looks like he's accepting the cross here. Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross.
These people look like they were tortured, hung up in the ceiling.
I don't think this was just a crypt. This must be Station 4. Let's have a look at these frescoes. There's a woman in this one. Look, someone else got close. He wasn't as lucky. It looks like he's accepting the cross here. I don't think this was just a crypt. I'll get it.
Station 5. Jesus falls a second time. Laura, is that what I think it is?
The Stations of the Cross again.
But with mummies. Isn't this sacrilegious?
Not necessarily. They could have been paying the ultimate homage.
Or they were just sick.
This must be Station 6. Have to use the light beam to follow the Stations of the Cross.
Looks like a church. These ones are posed like monks.
Uh-huh. They're carrying him. They're lifting him. She's wiping his face, I think.
So Lopez staged the whole crucifixion with mummies? Seems sacrilegious.
I think this was a place of worship for an underground sect.
Literally. I guess this is the sect from the pamphlet.
Mm-hmm.
This is disgusting. I'm glad I wasn't around when Lopez was.
Jesus, nailed to the cross. I think he's taking up the cross.
That inscription. Do not fear those who kill the body, but are unable to kill the soul. Is that meant for us?
Don't let Lopez get in your head. He's caused enough trouble already.
Okay.
He's carrying the
Let's do
cross.
this.
Strange there are only 7 stations. This must be based on an older tradition. Jesus takes up the cross, falls the first time, meets his mother. Then Veronica wipes his face before he falls the second time. Then he is crucified and finally entombed. lifting him. Jesus, nailed to the cross. Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross. Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross. Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross. They're carrying him.
Looks like a church. These ones are posed like monks.
Uh-huh. Strange, there are only 7 stations. This must be based on an older tradition. Jesus takes up the cross, falls the first time, meets his mother. Then Veronica wipes his face before he falls the second time. Then he is crucified, and finally entombed.
So Lopez staged the whole crucifixion with mummies? Seems sacrilegious.
I think this was a place of worship for an underground sect.
Literally. I guess this is the sect from the pamphlet. Ugh, this is disgusting. I'm glad I wasn't around when Lopez was.
She's wiping his face, I think.
That inscription. Do not fear those who kill the body, but are unable to kill the soul. Is that meant for us?
Don't let Lopez get in your head. He's caused enough trouble already.
Okay, let's do this.
St. John was the last of Jesus' apostles to die, and the only one whose life didn't end. John. Strange, there are only 7 stations. This must be based on an older tradition. Jesus takes up the cross, falls the first time, meets his mother. Then Veronica wipes his face before he falls. direction.
Looks like a church. These ones are posed like monks.
Uh-huh.
Seems sacrilegious.
I think this was a place of worship for an underground sect.
Literally. I guess this is the sect from the pamphlet.
Mm-hmm. I think he's taking up the cross. Jesus nailed to the cross.
Glad I wasn't around when Lopez was.
Strange, there are only 7 stations. This must be based on an older tradition. Jesus takes up the cross, falls the first time, meets his mother. Then Veronica wipes his face before...
That inscription. Do not fear those who kill the body, but are unable to kill the soul. Is that meant for us?
Don't let Lopez get in your head. He's caused enough trouble already.
Okay, let's do this. What the hell happened here?
Lopez had his disciple wall him in, and then... bang.
No witnesses.
Only the hands of the righteous one may seize destiny from mine.
I guess it's you then.
He led us on this goose chase. He sabotaged every clue.
All to keep this box from Trinity.
And the people of Paititi. He was totally consumed by it.
Where is she?
I don't know.
I just need the box.
Fuck you!
Well, I guess we're done here.
Amaru!
Stop!
Let him go!
Release him, and I will give you the box.
Lara, what are you doing?
I've lost enough people.
I know you have. Your father was brilliant.
He was taken from me before I could know.
He was my friend. But he was obsessed, relentless.
You didn't know him.
He refused to see the potential for destruction in his work. He had to be stopped.
You had him killed.
He was going to lead the public to Paititi. Everything I love, everything I fought for. My world would have been destroyed.
And what about my world?
You can't think it's the same.
It is to a 9-year-old girl. I was a child.
There was too much at stake. An entire civilization, hundreds of years of independence, thousands of lives. I had no choice.
There's always a choice. It's not too late. You can honor Unuratu and restore the sun.
No. The threat must be removed.
You're a low, selfish, murdering coward.
And you, Lara? How many lives have you ended? In pursuit of what?
Lara, go!
Stop him!
What the hell?
Is that Rourke? Running past just now? Yeah.
Think we should call him?
Hell no. If there's any change in our status, he'll tell us.
Spanish Jesuit missionary Andres Lopez, a member of Trinity, was dispatched to find and retrieve the silver box of Ishel rumored to be in Paititi. Instead of bringing the box back to the Trinity High Council, he confessed the theft to his old friend, the Emperor of Paititi, Sinchichika, Unuratu's ancestor. Together they entered into a plot to hide the box from Trinity. Lopez went west.
I hope I get to see it when they take it out of here. The air is burning my throat. Commander Rourke?
Keep this channel clear.
But sir, we're hearing disruption to our northwest.
The situation is being handled. I say again, keep this channel clear. Rourke out.
much radio chatter. Who builds a mission next to a volcano? Respect to the people who live here. I couldn't do it.
Hang on. I'll investigate.
Gotta investigate. Huh. Nothing.
Back to patrol.
Back to Cannes and it's all over.
Is that Rourke?
Running past just now? Yeah.
Think we should call him?
Hell no. If there's any change in our status, he'll tell us. Hasn't been much radio chatter.
Commander Rourke?
Keep this channel clear.
But sir, we're hearing disruption to our northwest.
The situation is being handled. I say again, keep this channel clear. Rourke out.
Hey, taking a look. Outpost. On something, we'll advise.
Maybe he's taking a leak. So much goddamn ash everywhere. Who builds a mission next to a volcano?
Wonder what that box looks like.
Hold on. Wait for order. Gotta find it. Shit, look out!
Wrong.
You, take point. Copy that, team leader. Man down! Find the fuck responsible for this! Let's have a look around. We got her cornered. Need to get to the bottom of this. Yeah.
Better look at that.
Could be here. Has to be around here somewhere. Keep with the...
Jonah Maeva has the box, and Lara Croft was last seen in the church. Find them.
They just left her alone in the church. It was chaos in there, obviously. But this is Croft. There was something more important to worry about.
How does he expect to get away? There's no way out of this for him. Please, 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 try to come through here.
How the hell did he get the box?
These people just don't give up.
All right, now we're trying to keep the enemy in.
Please, 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 try to come through here.
Okay, so now we know the enemy's here.
How does he expect to get away? Roger. Area sweep in progress.
There, maybe.
Nada. You see anything? We'll find her.
Nothing. You got anything?
We'll find her.
Let's move.
Get on! Over here! What? So that's how you've been hiding.
They just left her alone in the church. It was chaos in there, obviously. But this is Croft. There was something more important to worry about.
How does he expect to get away?
There's no way out of this for him.
Please, 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 try to come through here.
How the hell did he get the box?
These people just don't give up.
The guy holding a box won't be able to move very fast.
Please, 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 try to come through here.
like Croft is always making us play catch-up.
These people just don't give up.
There's no way out of this for him.
Please, 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 try to come through here.
It's like Croft is always making us play catch-up. Loose diamond formation. All right, with you, team leader.
That looks promising. Nothing over here.
Okay, but keep your eyes open.
Take point, guns up.
As soon as she pops her head out.
Could be there.
Gotta check that.
Didn't find anything.
Copy that. Stay ready to engage. Form up. Shoot on sight. Sweeping. Ready to engage. On me. Eyes open. She won't escape.
No shame in giving up! Well...
Oh, shit!
No fucking way! Reestablish contact! We better investigate!
It's clear. That's a good hiding spot.
Hey, you gonna squat?
Stop hiding, chicken shit!
Jonah, where are you?
I'm in the cane field. They can't see me.
Keep your head down. I'm on my way.
Capefield, all units. Priority 1. Find Lara Croft.
You heard the commander. Let's go hunting.
Croft, I know you're out there. I should have killed you in Siberia, but the Dominguez was against it. That's on me. But I'm gonna fix that mistake. Now.
Hey! Did you know they're still rum in some of these barrels?
For Christ's sake, Morgan, do your job.
I swear I'm gonna kill her. Hey, where are you?
Oh, I don't like this. I want her dead. Bad.
Hope he's okay. We better not be screwing around.
I can't shake this feeling that something bad is just around the corner.
Jesus, need to get to the bottom of this. Yeah. You're terrible. I don't see anything. Gotta find out what's going on. Affirmative.
God damn it.
Ready to engage. I got your back. What the hell? Shit! Look out! Shit! What's going on? You see anything? Start shooting.
Not a fucking thing.
Need to search there. Negative. Nothing. Copy that. Over there! Take an angle! You might as well just give up!
All full up. Can't carry any more. I don't have enough space for that. Impossible. I can't carry any more.
Let's get her.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
Jonah!
Oh, God.
Ready?
Oh, yeah. I got it. I'm good.
What the hell were you thinking?
If I was you, it would have worked.
They might not get far.
Go.
Go, we got this.
one chance. How much longer to Paititi?
Almost there. I'm sorry I lost the box.
It's not your fault. It's Dominguez. It's Trinity. All the way back, as far as I can remember, it's always been them. I could have had a family. Everything could have been different. We will get the box, and we will stop Dominguez. Your Highness.
Lara. Where's the box?
Amaru has it.
But the death of the sun draws near.
We'll get it back before he completes the ritual.
This will not be easy. We'll have to adjust the plan. Please, take your time to prepare yourself. We'll gather intelligence and fighters.
Thank you.
I'll stay here and lend Uchu a hand. Let me know if you need anything.
Okay. All full up. Can't carry any more. Impossible. I can't carry any more.
Lara, it's good to see you again.
You too, Uchu. How are the preparations going for Etzli's coronation?
Not well, sadly. Shortly after you left Paititi, a group of hunters pulled Zan's body from the wilderness.
Zan? Was he one of the men you sent out?
To retrieve the champion's bow, yes. Lara, I hate to ask you, but...
But would I go and get the champion's bow?
It's a lot to ask. This is the most difficult of the items to retrieve. Zan was one of our best.
May I ask what makes this bow so special?
Queen Unaratu's ancestors carved it from the first ceiba tree to grow in the wilderness outside the city. It has been handed down through generations. She bestowed it upon Sairi, Etzli's father, on their wedding day. It joins the two families together, but it was lost many years ago, taken by the Nahual.
The Nahual? That's someone who has the power to transform into an animal, right?
Yes. This one stalks the jungle outside the city. Envious, it tricks Sairi into giving it the bow. Etzli is the rightful heir of the champion's bow. Without it, he cannot be king.
Okay, point the way.
Thank you. You will find the entrance directly across from here, up the shore of the river.
Don't worry, I'll do my best to get the bow.
Remember, the Nahual can take many shapes. Trust nothing you see in the wilderness.
I can't believe how much Etzli has grown in such a short time.
He's going to make a great king.
Yes, but